Welcome to Happy Hour. I'm Crystal and thanks for hanging out with me. I'm drinking regular old bourbon today. There's nothing special about it. I am, however, discovering that I may not be a straight bourbon kind of gal. I may need to mix my bourbon, but you learn things as you age, I guess. Anyway, if you are new to my channel, then welcome. Happy Hour is where we hang out and we talk about things that we love and, you know, we drink or have our favorite snack, that kind of thing. I would love it if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel. I upload regularly, so it would be fantastic if you would subscribe and see more of what I got going on right here, which is actually minimal today because Mama didn't wear much makeup. I was lazy this morning and ran out of time because, yeah, I'm not the fastest at getting ready in the morning. Otherwise, just grab your favorite snack or beverage and let's get started. So what I have for you today is my first ever unboxing of the Beautyfix by the Dermstore.com. So Dermstore.com is a website that I have been frequenting for a while. They basically give you the option to purchase items that normally you would only be able to get through like an esthetician or a dermatologist or something like that. And not all of their items are that way, but that's what drew me to them because I knew that I wanted a product that I could only get locally anyway. I could only get it at one of those places, esthetician, at a spa, or a dermatologist or something like that. But I was like, I shouldn't need to go for just a retinol cream, which is not a huge deal. Like, everyone uses retinol creams these days, but I shouldn't need to go to a specialist to get something that's a little more serious. And again, I did it because of these massive dark circles that I have on a regular basis. So basically it was the perfect solution to the laziness that exists in this body. So going to the dermatologist is a several months process because if you have ever tried to get into one, it's not like they're just open tomorrow. So the Beautyfix box, which is again, that's what we're here to talk about. This box is curated by the Dermstore. It is $24.95 a month, I want to say. So like around the $25 mark. So it's a little bit, slightly like this much more expensive than your higher end beauty boxes. So like your Glossy Box or your BoxyCharms. But it has a collection of kind of a combination of skincare and beauty with a little bit more focus on the skincare side. You know, a lot of those other beauty boxes are, again, they're beauty boxes. They're more focused on your beauty and makeup products, which is awesome. I love those, and as you guys have probably seen, I subscribe to a lot of different boxes. So this box is their March box, and the reason that I'm doing this so late is that I was surprised. So I didn't even know that this box existed until I was going to their website for some other reason, but by the luck of the Irish, because it was around St. Patrick's Day, so that's what we're going with. By the luck of the Irish, I stumbled upon the fact that this box even existed. And maybe it's new, I don't know, it could be within the last few months that it came out. But I subscribed to it basically right away, like I didn't even need to know. I saw a little snippet of what they'd had in their March boxes and I was like, okay, I'm sold, I'm gonna get that box. So I guess I was early enough in the month that I managed to actually get a March box. One thing I will note is that unlike my other boxes, which I usually open, like I take my first look on camera with you guys, this one I have looked at, and the reason being that, so you can see it's got tape right here. It's really kind of hard to see, but it's that ridged packing tape. This tape was cut when I found this in my mailbox. So I don't know who opened it along the way, but clearly someone did. So I opened it up and started rooting around in it because I wanted to verify that that nothing was missing. That is to say, I don't know for sure how many products were sent to me because this was my first box, but I kind of wanted to look at the packaging and make sure that it was not, that nothing appeared to be gone. If this had been a phone, I would have been fucked over. But this is not a phone, it is skincare, so I got lucky. Anyway, so we're just gonna go through this box. Like I said, I looked to make sure nothing was missing, but I didn't I didn't focus in and like actually look at anything. So it's still gonna be a surprise. So this is what the packaging looks like. It was nicer before I looked in here. It was actually folded over very nicely, as though like it was relatively clear that if someone had stolen from it, they went to a lot of effort to put it back together. But again, because I was worried since it was cut open, I wanted to make sure that it was nothing. So inside the box, it does come with a little packing slip, which has my address on it. So if any of you saw that, you're welcome to send me mail. Please don't send me anything illegal though. Okay, so it comes with this little card, which is a pretty standard to be expected thing from a beauty box. This does not say the actual cost of the items, so we'll have to look that up. The first thing that this came with, and it's actually listed on the card, is this Dermstore small travel bag. So this bag, this bag, in the terms that I'm accustomed to, could fit a wine bottle in it. So that's good to know because we have outdoor concert series here where you can take alcohol. So that's what I'm probably going to use this for, is wine. But it's a fair sized bag if you were going to put like products in it or something. And that's really kind of what they recommend you use this for, is just put your cosmetics or whatever else you need for your beauty regimen, and it will fit in your gym bag, briefcase, or carry-on. It's made of like, this is like a soft, not silk, because silk is way too expensive to be sending in a $25 box, just FYI. But that's what it feels like. It feels like a fake silky kind of thing. And then it's got the Dermstore logo on it, which is actually a pretty cute logo, I think. So to have something on your bag, it does have the innocuous little Dermstore right there, but it's not super obvious, so I would say this is a fair travel bag. So the first thing I picked out of this box is this Batiste dry shampoo in the scent Coconut and Exotic Tropical, which is not a Batiste scent that I have ever smelled, mostly because I haven't purchased this scent. A full size of Batiste dry shampoo, I want to say, is like $7. I don't totally remember because I get mine through Amazon Subscribe and Save, so because I get so much stuff from them, I have a discount on all of my items. But I want to say a full size is around $6. And so this is a size of 1.6 fluid ounces or 50 mil. You know how like the old school suntan lotion smelled like coconut? That's what this smells like. So it's a pleasant smell. The one thing I will say about this is that for me anyway, this will be a summertime dry shampoo, because as much as I like to be reminiscent of summer when it's snowing outside, I don't need to smell like coconut. I'm weird like that. Next up is got a little shine outfit like a beacon of hope. And it's from the company Radical Skincare. It's the Advanced Peptide Antioxidant Serum. So it's probably for your face, I think. Let's just read the back of this. Apply gently onto face and neck. Use day and night before moisturizer. So yeah, it's a typical serum. Apparently this is for new moms, because the description says if your new mommy glow has lost its luster, restore it with this potent youth revitalizing serum that combats 16 signs of aging as it firms, tones, and evens skin in just 4 weeks. I'm just gonna use it anyway. I don't have any kids, but I don't really care, because I feel like you hit your mid-30s, which is, I'm in my mid-30s now. I've been in my mid-30s for a while. I just hit, in March, I hit another year of my mid-30s. I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna hope it makes a difference. This is the let's see, how big is this? It is a trial size, but it doesn't say, oh yes it does, I lied. It's 0.27 fluid ounces or 8 mil. So for a serum, that's a fair amount to try out. You don't use serum like you do like a, you know, a moisturizer or anything, so I feel like that's fair. So I'll try this out and hopefully I'll like it. You guys will see it, I'm sure, in, you know, a monthly empties favorites, blah, blah, blah kind of video. So the next thing in here is this Lip Quench Sheer Tints, and this is apparently exclusive to Dermstore. I think it says Dermstore on it, which indicates that in some way it is exclusive. I squeezed a little bit of that stuff out on my finger. You can see it's like a, I don't know, like a light pink or a peachy pink kind of tone. It has a scent to it, but I can't quite tell what it is. It's like a fruity kind of scent. I've mentioned before, I like to smell things. I smell everything. I think I got it from my dog. She's rubbed off on me. I've had it for 11 years. That's a long time to be hanging out with one kind of dog. Anyway, I'm just gonna swatch this. It's a lip gloss. It's typical. Like, it has a very sheer tint to it. I'm not gonna put it on because I have lipstick on and I don't feel like it's gonna, like, all you're gonna see is a shine, and we all know that lip gloss can provide shine, so what good does that do us? But it is, like I said, it's a slight amount of color. You can see it on my hand there, so you can see that it is a little bit of color. Again, it's a peachy color. It feels comfortable. Hopefully it's not too sticky because I can't stand lip glosses that stick really hard. Primarily because I feel like my hair sticks to it and then I look like I have a hair, like, that's not a mustache, but that's what I feel. Obviously it doesn't actually happen like that dramatically, but that's what I feel like happens. Next up is something from Paula's Choice. This is the Resist Vitamin C Spot Treatment, all skin types. Brightens skin tone and banishes brown spots. It's supposed to repair skin's protective barrier and improve the appearance of deep wrinkles. So you can use this day and night. It does recommend that if you use it in the daytime, you use a sunscreen afterwards, which is pretty standard. At least in my beauty regimen, I use sunscreen every day. It's a trial size. It is 5 ml and 0.16 fluid ounces. So I assume, well, let's just pull it out. You're probably in a squeeze tube and you're probably supposed to use a very, very small amount of it. And okay, so I'm just gonna tell you right now, this little thing right here gives you the impression that this entire thing is like, that's where the tube is. The tube comes up to like right here, so it's only that big. I feel tricked, Paula's Choice. I feel tricked. Anyway, if I can get it to come out, okay, so I can pull it out. This is what it looks like. Again, this is a wee little tube, and it feels like it's one of those aluminum ones, so you can squeeze it from the top and it's not gonna, I don't know, it's not gonna be messy like your toothpaste tube or something. I don't know. It shockingly does not have a cap on it, which usually these kinds of things come with a cap, so that surprises me. And because I was fucking around with it and squeezing the tube, it does have product that comes out. So since that was coming out anyway, we're just gonna rub this on here. I literally can't even tell the difference where, so I put it right here on my hand, which you're not gonna be able to see. I put it right there. I can't feel the difference between this part of my hand and like this part of my hand. I can feel a difference here because I have lip gloss on there, but the rest of it I can't even tell. So this had better work miracles. Next up is this product from Dr. Brandt, and it is the Pores No More Pore Thing with Evermatte. It is the T-Zone Pore Tightener. So I assume this is a firming thingy of some sort for your face. The description on the box is pore tightening memory gel formulated specifically for the T-zone to gently help clear pores, reduce excess oil, and restore pore walls, snapping them back into shape. Okay. It helps reduce the appearance of enlarged pores, controls excess sebum production, smooths and evens skin grain and texture, erases shine, and provides a matte finish. You're supposed to use it after you clean, after cleansing. This is a full ounce. So 30 grams. I will say that this in itself, I don't know what this particular product costs. I am primarily lazy and I haven't looked it up. And again, the card does not say. But typically Dr. Brandt products are not cheap. So this is probably around a $40 little tub of pore thing with Evermatte. So it's a decent price. This in itself pays for this whole box, which is awesome because this is why you get subscription boxes, to get either a full-size item or a deluxe size sample that is totally worth the value of the box. So I'm gonna look at this. I am not going to actually use it because, I don't know, since this brand is usually so expensive, I don't want to waste any of it. But it comes with this little spatula so that you're not getting bacteria inside the actual jar. It comes with a folder of instructions, I assume. It's 100% round, all of it. This is just round all around. Ha! All around. It has one of those little sealy lid thingies that we're just gonna... Oh my! Okay, so it looks... So this is interesting. When I was a kid, my grandparents had, they had VCR tapes. Kids these days, you're not going to know what a VCR is, and I have no way of explaining it to you other than it was the way we watched movies before you could stream them, before you could get them on DVD. We used VCRs. That's not the point. The point is that when I was a kid, my grandparents showed me the original movie of Flubber on VCR. And this stuff reminds me of Flubber. This is weird. This stuff is weird. And it smells like you dug it out of your garden. So we'll see how this works as a pore tightener. If nothing else, it's a science experiment from the 1960s. Next thing in the box is this stuff from Glytone. It is a sun care sunscreen lotion SPF 40. So this is probably for your face. I think I may have some other Glytone products. If not, I've definitely heard of the brand. So this is supposed to be like a lightweight, you can put it on under your makeup kind of SPF sort of thing. SPF 40 is a good amount. This is a 5 ml or 0.17 fluid ounce tube. I assume it's a tube anyway. Let's just open it up and find out. This tube is so sleek and thin, and it looks like what people want to look like for the beach. 5 ml is not gonna last my face very long. This is like probably 2 applications for me. But I use a lot of SPF because of the fair skin problem. So we'll see how this goes. I bet I'll like it. The final thing in this box is a conditioner from the company Nick Chavez Beverly Hills. I assume that's the name of the company anyway. Maybe it's just Nick Chavez, I don't know. It is plump and thick leave-in thickening conditioner. And again, if you didn't get that, it says thickness on there in reflective writing, so you may not be able to read it. But this is a thickening leave-in conditioner, which is interesting because usually leave-in conditioners are not They're designed around other things, but thickening is not their primary goal. So that's interesting, and I'm curious to see how well it works, because Lord knows that this needs some thickening. Like, this hair is not thick, so it could use some help. So the description on the card is splitting your time between work deadlines and school drop-offs, giving you split ends. Instantly volumize hair with this creamy conditioner to reduce breakage and boost shine. So that's the kind of thing that is definitely, like, this is definitely targeted towards people that have my hair type, which is very fine, because it's so fine, easily broken. I know that, like, I know everybody's hair is prone to breakage, but if I don't drop it on the floor. If you guys have hair like mine, like this hair, it's very difficult to do anything good with it that does not involve heat in some way. So basically what that means is I have to blow dry my hair. Because when I style it, I don't have time to wait for it to air dry. Another problem is that if I don't blow dry it, if I air dry it, it is gonna be like this. It's gonna be all glued to my head. And that's not what anybody wants. Like, I know those of you who have thick, full, voluminous hair, like you wish it was less. Trust me, you don't want it to be like this. So in order to get any kind of volume in hair like mine, you have to put tons of product and you have to use heat. There's no way around it. You either have to blow dry it and use like a round brush while you're doing that, or heat of another kind, whether that's a curling iron, a wand, a, crimping something or other. I don't care what it is. With hair like this, you have to use heat. So anything that is gonna help with breakage, with, like heat protection or adding shine back in, because Lord knows that by the time you're done with all that heat, sometimes your hair is it's not glossy and shiny and pretty like you want it to be. It looks like you just put so much heat on it that you might as well have visited the sun and come back. So this is the kind of thing that it thickens and it protects against, breakage and stuff like that. Awesome. Totally willing to try it. So I got a little bit on my finger, and it mostly just smells like fresh and clean, which is really it's kind of the scent that you want your hair products to have, because I don't want my hair products to overpower my perfume, which I spray all over myself every day. But I also don't want them to smell horrible like some other things that I've tried. So I would say this is good overall. Again, it just smells nice, and I'm excited to try it. So that's everything that I have for you today. I think overall I'm happy with the box. From a first box standpoint, it's pretty good. I am definitely going to continue to get it. And if I can link, I'll try to find the box and link it below for you guys, because again, I just stumbled upon it. It was totally by accident. So I'll try to find it and link it for you if you're interested in subscribing to the box itself. Again, I felt like it was worthwhile. That Dr. Brandt item alone is worth the time and effort and money and whatever you want to say about getting this box. So again, please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of this. There's again a little down right here. I mean, it's like over here in the very little corner, but nonetheless, cheers until next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later. Bye.